I wanted to say a few words about changing your reality and how to do it by changing your beliefs using meditative techniques. So, meditation is something that is going to be very helpful in changing your beliefs. And if you've ever listened to Tony Robbins or something like that, he talks about changing your beliefs in order to change your reality. Basically, you want to create self-fulfilling prophecies that are in the direction of what you want, because you're always creating self-fulfilling prophecies. And if they're not positive, you just look at your life and you're like, okay, I have X, Y, and Z negative thing that I don't want happening in my life. What kind of beliefs do I have going that are creating these self-fulfilling prophecies that are creating my reality? And so how do you change that? How do you change your beliefs? If, I mean, I've even tried that in the past, like, really struggled with how do I change certain beliefs that seem to be so deeply ingrained. And meditation is going to be really helpful for this. There is a technique, it's like a basic technique called noting. And this is very simple. It's just noticing when you're thinking or feeling something other than just paying attention to your breath. And as you get more comfortable with this technique, it can become more sophisticated. You bring it into your everyday life and you start noticing throughout your day when you're thinking thoughts like when you're thinking like kind of off track of what you're doing. Like if you're getting off track, you start with that. Then you start to notice like the quality of your thoughts that you're having. Um, and then you start to be able to identify certain thoughts that are, thoughts that you want and thoughts that you don't want. Once you get to that point where you're able to take some distance, and I've made a few other videos previously that explain this, taking some distance from your thoughts, and you're able to more clearly see what thoughts and the quality that they are, you can choose which thoughts you're having. So throughout the day, you can identify when you're like, wait, this is a thought that is not serving me. And then you just let it go. And then you go with the thought that you do want. And beliefs are just thoughts that you keep repeating. And so that's really the trick, is repeating these thoughts that are serving you and letting go of the thoughts that don't serve you. So the thing is, let's say you're trying to change like who you are, like I don't know, let's say like public speaking or something. I am not a public speaker. You catch yourself having these thoughts, and then in the moment you're like, wait a second, it's still not true. Like, that is who I am. Like, you still feel very like tied to this as your identity, right? Like, I can clearly look at like the evidence. It's like I would be in denial if I told myself that I was a competent public speaker when I'm not. Um, Here is the key. In every moment, you are changing. And you can go as like surface level or as esoteric as you want with this. Like, there are some like philosophies that say, like Bashar, for example, every moment you are like kind of entering a new dimension of like who you are. So like you can it and you don't have to even go that like esoteric. It's just that, like, I hope that everybody can get on board with like the general idea that in every moment you are a different person, because you have new experiences, new ideas. You are a different person for sure than you were 10 years ago. So you are also a different person than you were 5 minutes ago. So when you catch yourself trying to change this thought, trying to change this belief into something that you're not yet identified with, you can say, okay, maybe that was me in the past. But in this moment, I am, and then whatever you choose to be, because you know that Once it's a belief, it is a self-fulfilling prophecy, and it will happen if you are able to hold that belief. And the key to really holding it without pushing it out with self-doubt is to remember that in every moment you are shifting into a new reality, a new you, a new identity. You are not the person you were yesterday. So whoever you were yesterday, that's not you. You can decide who you are in this moment, take that thought and move forward with it. And the more you hold on to that thought, it becomes a belief, and then it creates your reality. So I hope that helps. Definitely do your meditation, and that will definitely help. Okay, bye.